How's it going today, everyone? And it looks like the Borderlands movie is a complete disaster. Is anyone really surprised at this? If you've seen the trailer, you knew this movie is gonna be garbage and dead on arrival. And the castings for the characters were horrible, such as Kate Blanchett playing Lilith. Last time I checked, Lilith wasn't a dry old lady who couldn't get wet anymore, but apparently the movie producers think she is. And we have another old bitch playing another young woman, and that is Jamie Lee Curtis playing Dr. Tannis, who's like maybe 40 years old, and Jamie Lee Curtis is like 80,000 years old. So I don't know who thought this was a good idea. But let's just read this article from Cosmic Book News, and the headline reads, Borderlands Rotten Tomato score is in. Worse than Madam Web, CEO respond. Lionsgate Borderlands movie that adapts the popular video game franchise is out in theaters. However, judging by the Rotten Tomato score from both the fans and the critics, the movie may have had a hard time finding an audience. The Borderlands Rotten Tomato score is only 8% from critics with the first 40 reviews. The audience score comes in at 67%, which isn't that good for a franchise that sold somewhere around 100 million copies and bought it north of $1 billion, which fans gave it a 67. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Do you play the games at all? I know Borderlands 3 was absolute shit. It was garbage, it had a horrible story, horrible villains that were like these obnoxious live streamers, Twitch streamers. It was just stupid, it was corny. That game was not funny at all. Borderlands 2 was fucking hilarious. Handsome Jack is a goated villain, amazing villain that just talks shit to you throughout the whole game of Borderlands 2. And these new villains in Borderlands 3 just didn't do it at all. They were a disgrace. The gunplay was better, I will say that, but the classes in Borderlands 3 were terrible. They were not as good as the classes in Borderlands 2. I just did not play Borderlands 3 that much, but I played a lot of Borderlands 2 when I was a kid, and I enjoyed the game. I was addicted to the game. So Borderlands 3 was just a disappointment. I didn't even play all the DLC for Borderlands 3, even though I owned it. That's how much I was just disappointed with the game. So I'm really confused on why the audience thought this was a 67. Even though the movie itself is terrible, even if you didn't play the games, why the fuck would you give a 67? I don't know. Let's just move on and get back to the article. The Borderlands budget is also said to be around 120 million or more. Box office opening estimates only around 10 million. You didn't make shit. You only got $10 million? This movie is a disgrace. This shit was definitely dead on arrival. That is literally nothing for your first opening weekend. You didn't even get 10% of what you paid. That's not even factoring marketing, which I didn't see much marketing. Didn't see much ads for it, because simply it just seems like they don't care, because they know it's garbage, which goes into a whole nother conversation of why even make this if the actual creators of the game weren't involved. I don't know why they keep doing this shit every fucking time. This is why every video game movie that isn't Mario or Sonic is trash. There are literally dozens and dozens, if not 50 plus different video game adaptation movies, and they're garbage. I don't understand why do they keep doing this shit every fucking time. There's a reason that there's so many examples, because the people who make the movies do not play the fucking game, so why even bother giving them the IP? It makes no sense. You would make a lot more money if this was actually faithful to the games. That's why this is so baffling to me. You want quick money, easy money, because companies are stupid. That's all they think about. Let's make a quick buck, but you don't make the product worth the money in the first place, and then you look fucking stupid when the product fails because you were so goddamn greedy. You just thought, oh, gamers are gonna watch this movie because they played the game. No, that's not how this shit works. That's their mindset. That's why they keep fucking doing this. They think we're just gonna buy it because we enjoy the game. Fuck you. We're not doing that. If you want to do a movie based on a franchise we like, be faithful to the fucking franchise. You're not getting our money that easily, and now you're learning your fucking lesson like every other video game movie. Damn near every other one. Again, minus Mario and Sonic. Those movies were great. I enjoyed those movies. But everything else is garbage, and they think they deserve your money, or they're just expecting it because you play the game. That's not how it works. But let's continue reading the article. The reactions fit with the backlash to the movie. The trailers and promos have received massive amounts of dislikes from fans on YouTube. Just 2 weeks ago, the final trailer released with fans giving it 20,000 dislikes to 7,000 likes. The first trailer released 5 months ago and it has 85,000 dislikes on the official Lionsgate YouTube channel and another 29,000 dislikes on the official Borderlands Movie YouTube channel. Again, that's not enough. That shit should be filled with dislikes, like 99% dislike, 100,000. But I guess this movie is just so small and just have no marketing that people just don't even care, don't even know about it. So it is what it is. And that is basically the end of the article. Are you guys really surprised whatsoever? This is a huge, massive failure for this franchise. And this franchise is already dead to me after Borderlands 3. And I'm definitely not excited for Borderlands 4 after the terrible writing of Borderlands 3. This company has become super gay, super far left. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some DEI, ESG shit as well. They've been just trash for a while. The CEO of the company is a fucking clown. He's a joke. He's an immature man-child and male feminist. He's just a fucking loser, degenerate. I don't like that dude at all. Nobody likes him. So I ain't buying shit from him. And I'm definitely not watching this movie at all. Because you don't respect the gamers. You don't respect the franchise you're working on. So why do you deserve our money at all? Terrible, terrible fucking casting. But this is so predictable. The CGI in the movie looks horrible based on the trailers. And it has basically no story to it. It's just embarrassing. They do this every time with video game movies. And I'm so fucking sick of it. Every time I see a video game movie, I'm just going to assume it's going to be garbage. I didn't even mention the other castings for this movie as well. You have Jack Black doing a terrible voice for Claptrap, which this doesn't even make sense to me. I don't understand this all. It's a fucking CGI robot. Why couldn't you just hire the voice actor from the fucking game? Why do you need to hire a big name celebrity like Jack Black when clearly that doesn't work? Having a big name celebrity is not going to get people to just watch a terrible movie. Maybe that used to work back in the day, but I don't see that no more because nobody likes celebrities anymore. They're just fucking activists at this point. They're propagandists. So they don't draw people to the movie theaters. Clearly the draw is the game itself. So if something is CGI, hire the fucking voice actor to get some fan service in there so people can look at it and say, hey, I recognize that voice, or listen to it. I said look at it, whatever. But people can listen to the voice and say, I heard that voice in the game. That's cool that they brought him into the movie. But you didn't do that. You just hired Jack Black because Jack Black. That's why. Absolutely just fucking retarded. And then you have Kevin Hart as Roland. One of the worst castings of all fucking time. Do these people not understand Roland? Roland is a super serious military soldier type of personality. He does not do jokes. He doesn't even show emotions like that. I remember in Borderlands 2, Lilith was literally teasing him for not being able to understand a joke or take a joke or understand that she was just fucking with him. So why in the name of all that is fuck did you think it was a good idea to hire a comedian who is never serious to play a character that is always serious and can't take a joke and can't comprehend a joke and can't make a joke and can't understand sarcasm? What the fuck were you thinking, man? Did you even want to make money? That's why I just always assume the worst. It's like, this is too easy. You have the source material, right? Look at it, see what gamers like about it, and bring that over. Do that shit 1-to-1. At least when it comes to the characters. Maybe the plot might be a bit hard. Matter of fact, I'm not even giving excuses. They haven't even tried, so who knows? They could have done the plot very, very well if they actually gave a fuck and actually played the game and knew what the plot was. But you're wasting your time and money on this dog shit that nobody asked for. And that's all I gotta say. Take-Two, Gearbox, and the Borderlands movie, just go fuck yourself already.